We never know who our audience is, regardless of whether we're a professional speaker on a stage or we're simply meeting a friend for coffee. The reality is that people are listening. This is why we need to have an understanding for safe messaging. So, what is it? Well, let me start by telling you what it's not. Safe messaging isn't about being politically correct. It's also not about trying to police the way people tell their story. And it's certainly not meant to cause anyone to feel ashamed of the experiences that they've had. Safe messaging is about having an awareness for how we tell our story, how it impacts us as well as the people around us. It's understanding that our words hold power. They influence whether we are going to heal or whether we're going to stay in a place of pain. It's about understanding the dangers of graphic detail, knowing that the human mind does not know the difference between living through an experience in the moment versus living through an experience through story. Understanding safe messaging ensures that you are moving forward in a healthy and effective way. It also is going to allow you to share your story in a way that not only inspires and motivates the people around you, but it empowers them to apply the lessons that you've learned to their own lives, helping them to move forward in their own healing and in discovering a life that they love. When we tell a story where we're focused on the pain and the hurt and the anguish, we stay there, reliving that trauma over and over again. Using safe messaging guidelines will help you to learn how to tell your story in a way that you can share the heartache that you experienced while focusing on the ways that you have healed, how you've moved forward. Understanding safe messaging empowers you to live your best life, to find the good in every situation that you've experienced, empowering you to help others. Safe messaging is also about understanding stigma, understanding the power of the words that we use, recognizing that there's certain phrases that will perpetuate stigma, causing people to feel ashamed, embarrassed, and judged. And there's phrases that are going to remove the stigma. And especially when we're talking about mental health and suicide, it's important that we first of all understand what the stigma is. The stigma isn't simply shame. In fact, shame is not the stigma at all. It's the result of the stigma. The stigma associated with suicide and mental health is that an individual who is facing mental health challenges, has attempted suicide or died by suicide, are thought to be individuals who are weak, selfish, bad, or broken. Most of all, they're considered to be making a choice to be this way. When we understand that no one chooses to be this way, we can shift our language. Understanding that our words impact the way that we think, which impact the way that we feel, which will then determine, are we reacting to a situation from a place of fear, uncertainty, and a need to control? Or are we responding from a place of compassion and understanding and a desire to support others? I encourage you to visit allthatweare.com and check out our information on safe messaging in order to help you learn how to share your story and connect with those around you in the safest, most effective way possible.